Happy Caravan. I'm a mom of 10 kids and we live in New York City. And I'm gonna show you what we eat in a week. Sometimes people in New York City go to fancy restaurants. We are the fancy restaurant because we're on a budget. So here it is. So just Elijah is grating some cheese. We're gonna have some minestrone soup. And this is Parmesan cheese. And here's the minestrone soup. This is the minestrone soup from the Jamie Oliver cookbook, like his first cookbook. So it has, what does it have in it, Mark? Carrots, cabbage, celery.
Carrots, celery, cabbage, leeks, rosemary, tomatoes, red onions.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah. And then we put some basil at the end, and also, well, here's the cabbage. And we're also going to put some noodles. We put some kind of like more kind of rustic noodles in there, and
garlic.
And garlic, yeah. And then my daughter Chloe, she's 9, and all the kids like trying baking, so she made some berry cobbler.
She's not sure if she put 2 cups of flour or 1.
Yeah, she maybe put too much flour in there. So I think it looks good anyway. Maybe she actually found a secret recipe. Like, that would be really cool. So here's the finished product, and here's the noodles we use. We get these at Trader Joe's. They're just kind of a more rustic noodle. And do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the kids like it.
It has flavor.
We usually, yeah, it has a lot of flavor. And then we always have some bread with it, and we put Parmesan cheese on top. This is the kind of bread we're having with it. Tuscan pane. Okay, so this is our fridge. We went shopping today, and this is what it looks like when it's full.
I'll be in your video.
Wanna be in my video? And then this is our freezer, and so everything is pretty full. So that's what happens when we. And by the end of the week, it will be empty. So Chloe made this cobbler, and she may put too much flour in it.
Turn into a cake.
Kind of turned into a cake, but I think there's actually an Italian dish that it's kind of like cake. I think my granny made it once, so I think this may actually be a happy mistake.
It's way too floury.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be good. There's some ice cream on top. Okay, so what do you think? Do you like it? Yeah, see? Hey, so today's Tuesday, and I'm gonna show you what we're having for lunch. So we got some lesson practice over there. Today we're having cannelloni beans with Swiss chard and some potatoes. So it doesn't look like much, but it's actually really good. So it's Tuesday night, and today we're making an Indian meal. It's basically just ground beef. You brown it or you cook it up, and then we got some potatoes and peas. And over here are the spices that we use as coriander and turmeric, garam masala. There's fresh ginger, and there's some hot chili peppers and some onions. And this is the cookbook we got it from. It's actually an Indian cookbook that we got from Costco, like when we first got married, but they still have it. It's called, well, Costco doesn't have it, but you can find it online. It's actually, you can find it used for like $4. It's called Indian Food and Folklore by Joe Letheby. And I really like this book. So Mark drained the beef from excess fat or whatever, and so here's where the potatoes and peas are cooking, and then eventually when everything's cooked, he's gonna combine things together. So I guess what he did is he actually took the beef out of the pot, and he's gonna actually like saute the onions and like chilies and ginger, yeah, and then we're gonna put everything back together when it's all cooked. So Mark is combining the onions and ginger and ground beef, and we're gonna cook up some garlic naan from Trader Joe's over there. And we got our peas and our potatoes over here. So once he's done bringing that all together, he's gonna add in the peas and potatoes, and it's gonna make like basically an Indian stew. Okay, so Mark drained the peas and potatoes, and now he's gonna add it to the meat mixture, and makes our stew. It's almost like Indian shepherd's pie. Here's the finished product. So here's the potatoes and the beef and the peas and spices and onions and everything together. And then here's the naan bread, and the kids really enjoy this meal. So that's it. And I love ground beef because it's one of the cheaper meats. It's still expensive, but it's less expensive than other ways to have meat. Welcome to Wednesday. Today we are having pesto for lunch. I'll show you. The kids are having piano lessons inside, so I have to show you out here so it's not so loud. So here's my humble bowl of pesto. Basically it's just pine nuts. I actually use whole wheat noodles, so that's why the noodles are brown. But the pesto recipe is basically just pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, and basil, and then we add a little lemon in there. It's from the Jamie Oliver cookbook. I'm a big Jamie Oliver fan, as you probably noticed. No, that's her new plant. This is what the kids do in between meals.
You ever been down here?
I hang out down there. So I cut a little bit of carrot for the snail that she put on the skateboard. I think the snail will appreciate the carrot. She has a pet snail out here. This is what the snail eats today.
I like carrot
Here's
also.
the snail and the carrot. I don't know.
Mommy, I want one of the snail's carrots. Hey, Mommy.
Yeah.
I'll eat this part of the
Oh, I don't know if we should eat stuff off the ground. So this is Wednesday night dinner. We are making a Peruvian stew. I thought it looked good, and it doesn't have a ton of meat in it. It has a lot of like sweet potatoes and corn and limes in it. So I figured it only has, for our whole family, it only has 5 boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So we can freeze the rest and save some money there. It's got some corn in it. And here's what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Of course, that's one of those product shots. But it has like red onions, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, corn, and then some like chili peppers. They're supposed to be hot. Mark says they weren't that hot. Are they actually not that hot, Mark?
No, they are hot.
They are hot, okay. Mark changed his mind.
They're officially hot.
Okay, and then we have this kind of mortar and pestle of various
I think it's
grains.
coriander seeds and I forget what else.
Okay, coriander seeds and something else. So that's gonna be exciting. So Mark's starting in on the onions. So we've never tried this before, so it may not be any good. We'll see. We'll give you the verdict. Okay, so actually we weren't supposed to put the onions in first.
Perfect chef.
You are the perfect chef. It's okay. Okay, so yeah, we have to actually put the chicken in first. So chicken first, then onions.
One thing you'll find about Jamie Oliver recipes is they get you really turned around and confused.
Yeah, so yeah, it is. So it is a Jamie Oliver recipe. The way Jamie Oliver recipes are written is kind of like a big paragraph, and so it is. It looks really classy, but it is very hard to read. This is from the Superfood Cookbook, which is supposed it has a lot of like whole wheat ingredients and a lot of greens and stuff. So I'm always trying to have more greens and whole food in our house if at all possible. Okay, so actually, here's the chicken thighs going in first. Then the onions. It's okay. I'm sure it will taste amazing. I mean, I hope it will taste amazing. I'll tell you if it tastes amazing. So Mark's got the chicken, and he's going to put these spices into the chicken.
This is cumin, coriander, 4 cloves, which is a little odd, and some salt and pepper.
Cloves, yum. Yeah, that's good. It's like sweet and kind of weird. Although we've never had Peruvian food, so we don't know. There's probably interesting spices in that, So now we're adding the veggies. It's got the red onions in there. He already cut up the potatoes. I'm gonna put those in there. Mini potatoes, and then sweet potatoes. That's actually why I fell in love with this recipe, because I love sweet potatoes. And it also has corn in it, which I'm like, okay. I think, are you supposed to chop up the corn a little bit? So we've got the red chilies in there, so Let's just add a little bit of spice. It smells really good, so that's a good sign. So here's the final product. I guess we accidentally cooked the potatoes a little bit too long, but it looks interesting. We put some feta in there, which is interesting, and cilantro, and some lime juice, and the limes are still in there, so.
Put the limes in the hole.
Wow, so that's very creative. Let's see if it tastes any good.
You have 5 seconds.
So Elijah's trying it out. Putting some lime on there. Yeah. Oh, I tried it and it's actually really good. It has kind of like hearty and has some kind of really interesting flavors. So it's a hit. We forgot the bell peppers. They're supposed to be bell peppers. We forgot to put them in, but it's still pretty good. Hey guys, today is Thursday. When you're homeschooling, sometimes it's hard to remember. Today is Thursday, and we are having lunch. So I'll show you what we're having for lunch. So this is what lunch is. Once again, it's from Jamie Oliver recipe. It's roasted fennel with cherry tomatoes, olives, garlic, and olive oil. We're gonna serve it with pasta and also some ricotta cheese. So here's our Delalo whole wheat pasta. We have to buy this online because we can't really find it anywhere. So this is spaghetti. They have all sorts of varieties, which is really hard to find. So we got our pot of boiling water. Our stuff is cooking in the, can't see it, it's got towels up. Cooking in the stove. And then Naomi, what are you making? She's
Donuts.
Donuts, yeah. She likes to make fancy things. So she's making donuts. What kind of donuts? Jelly filled donuts, yes. I bought 3 cans of jam, so I guess she's gonna put those good work. And then Mark is preparing dinner. An army runs on its stomach, guys. Okay, so we're actually making lamb kebabs for dinner. And he's like a master at cutting at this lamb. I've made this myself, and yeah, he makes it so there's not any gristle or anything, so that's a labor of love. So here's the finished product. This is Elijah's plate. And so there's the fennel and the cherry tomatoes, the olives, and we have some whole wheat pasta, and then there's some ricotta on top for some protein. So
We forgot to buy Parmesan.
we forgot to buy Parmesan. We're supposed to put Parmesan on top. So he's gonna try it for us and tell us his verdict. So here's the pot, and it has the fennel and everything in it, and that's how we cooked it in the oven. So Elijah's having a working lunch. She's doing his schoolwork and eating. So what do you think?
It's good.
Yeah, you like it? It's the first time we tried it, so 17-year-old boy approved.
I'm not saying that you can't.
Okay, so here's Naomi. She's her oil. She's heating up the oil for these donuts. Okay.
Okay, well this burner doesn't work.
Well, I think we have to use the lighter for it. Okay, so they cooked one in this 350-degree oil, one of these donuts, and she said she burnt it. Is it good?
It's like bread.
It's like bread? Well, I think after you put the jelly in there, it'll taste...
Hot donut flavor.
You know what? Every famous donut maker has to start somewhere. Oh, is this one of them? That's so cute. Oh my goodness, it's like an actual donut. When do you stick the jelly in it?
Actual donut.
When it's cold.
When it's cold, okay.
At the compliment.
So how do you know when it's ready? Is this like brown all the way?
I don't know.
You have to guess it? Oh my goodness, making donuts. That's so scary. So here's how the donuts are progressing. So you cook it on one side and then the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. And then here's the finished product over here. I just practicing piano here. She's got her jam. Duncan, watch out, baby. It's gorgeous piano playing. It's lovely.
How do I know if it's getting filled or not?
I don't know. I think it'll like start squishing out. I think it'll like explode on either side of the tip, piping tip if it's too much.
Well, it's...
Here, do you want me to push? Do you want me to push? Okay, there we go.
How do I stop it coming out?
Okay. Oh, that's exciting.
Can you wipe that?
Wipe what?
With a napkin.
The donut?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. So now she's putting these jelly-filled donuts in sugar. Yeah, that's probably why they're not, like, the recipe isn't super sweet, so that you can, like, add stuff to it. So it doesn't, it's like, it would be too overwhelmingly sweet if everything was sweet. Thursday night, and tonight we are making lamb kebabs. So lamb kebabs have a lot of extra little things that go with it, so we're gonna show you.
Salad and hummus and whatnot.
Yeah, so Elijah's over here making the hummus. It's basically canned chickpeas. The hummus recipe we use is from the Barefoot Contessa cookbook. I think it's her first one. Even recording, okay.
Oh,
So
here.
here's our lamb kebabs. I wish there was smell-o-vision out here. And then Mark's also grilling some tomatoes on skewers. Here we go. Here they are in the light.
Mommy,
And then we have it. Aww.
And find the happy.
So we're having some pita chips with it.
It was nice for.
Here are the jelly-filled donuts. The kids, as you can tell, hate some of them, but they look really good. I still have to try one. So here's the finished product. Kids helped us make this a little bit tonight because it's quite.
I did.
You did. Okay, Elijah helped make. He helped make the salad and hummus. Anna helped make the hummus, and Mark did all the grilling and so forth. So anyway, so here's the lamb kebabs, and here are the pita chips, the hummus, the grilled tomatoes, the yummy Greek salad, couscous, and yeah.
That's it.
Let's dig in, y'all. Bon appetit. Happy eating. Remember Jacques Pepin?
You're happy. My favorite meal.
This is a favorite.
Pita chips taste different this one. Maybe they changed the recipe.
This is the same. Want a bite?
Change the recipe. There's your 3 portions. Right there.
That's a messy face. We better get you in the high chair, Mo.
There's more sauce on this.
What?
The marinade.
Wait.
So here's the full plate here. We got the tomatoes and the lamb kebab, salad, hummus, pita chips. Yummy.
It's on the
Counter.
Okay, so here's the I'll show you the cookbook. So this is the lamb kebabs recipe. It's pretty simple actually. We got it from a Sephardic Moroccan Jewish cookbook called The Scent of Orange Blossoms.
Gotta eat your greens, you know?
Josiah's salad is looking very robust. So for dessert, we're having the jelly donuts. So wow, there is only having half. That's nice. That's good, yeah. And Moses is crying because he wants a jelly donut. He needs to finish his tomato.
Moses.
Do you want a bite?
I don't want a lot. I just want a taste.
That is so good.
If everybody at
Good girl.
then they have another
Wow, it's so much
glass
better than the
of
store.
The other ones are gone.
And the jam is actually sour.
Good.
What do you think, Mo?
So Mo finally gets his little jelly donut there. What you think, Mo? Is it good?
Try it.
Is that good stuff, Mo? So is it worth the wait? Welcome to Friday night. We are making a special pepper pasta dish. So let's check it out. This is another Jamie Oliver recipe. This is pasta agrodolce. It has sweet pepper, salted ricotta, and basil in it. And it has some onions and bell peppers and some, does it have raisins in it?
Has raisins.
It has raisins in it. Wow. So this is going to be,
Believe it or not.
it's going to be interesting. It's from this cookbook over here. It's a, I think it's the Superfood Cookbook by Jamie Oliver. So it has cinnamon stick in it. What else does it have, Mark?
Crushed chili and garlic and fennel.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet and spicy. So he's putting in some balsamic vinegar. That's a lot. How much? Sorry, messing up the counting. Oh, the balsamic vinegar's in there with the. Yeah, it's gonna like kind of a nutty. Is there fennel in there too, Mark?
Yes.
Okay. Tomatoes. And then he's cooking the penne rigate over there. It's whole wheat from is it Delalo? Yeah, we buy whole wheat pasta online because it's hard to find in the store. Looking beautiful. Girl just came home. Hi, Poe. So here's some onions and bell peppers that have actually already been boiled to get some of the stems off and so forth. And some of the outside of the pepper too. So here it is. It's so beautiful. Moses was fussing. Now you're picked up. You happy? Beautiful. And then you put like, I guess, basil and ricotta on top, right?
So it asked for salted ricotta, but I think we bought feta.
Yeah, I read about because we didn't have. There's no salted ricotta. I think it said salted ricotta or feta. So.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll put some of this in there, and then let people scoop some over their stuff.
Okay, yeah. So these are the noodles we use. It's Delalo penne rigate, and we order this online because it's really hard to find different kinds of whole wheat spaghetti or pasta on in regular stores. So thankfully they have it online. So here is the finished product. It's the penne rigate, and we actually have some feta cheese on there, some pine nuts, and then down here, and some basil on top. That's the greens. And then over here you can see the peppers, and there's some like raisins in there, and onions and tomatoes. So kind of a simple meal. I mean, it was kind of hard to make, but it all fits in one little bowl. So Josiah came home from orchestra practice. He's looking all handsome. It was raining outside, so the kids had to go and pick him up with an umbrella.
Thank you guys.
So Moses is trying it. What do you think, Moses? Is it good? Yeah. Did Daddy do a good job? So this is Elijah's plate. It's looking awfully fine. Sorry, there's a comb on the table. You put your ricotta on there.
It's gonna not look pretty after I do
That's
this.
all right. It looks beautiful. It's like rustico.
Favorite cheese.
So this is our table right now. Some of the kids are taking showers, and they'll come down and eat when they're done.
Good restaurant evening.
Welcome to Saturday lunch. Elijah's having what we have on Saturday. We have like some fruit and a sandwich and chips and a soda. And the reason we have a really simple lunch today is because some of the kids are at pre-college Juilliard, and we just want an easy, packable lunch because some of the kids are done. Welcome to Saturday night. Tonight we are having an easy meal. So here's the chicken nuggets are coming out of the oven. Looking good. And then we've got the spinach. That's what we serve with it. Some lemon or ketchup sometimes too. And then we also have some brown rice in the Instant Pot, but it's got about 4 minutes left. So here's the finished plate. So it basically is brown rice, spinach, and some chicken nuggets. The kids we put ketchup, or sometimes we'll put some lemon on there. Kind of easy. What do you think, Mo? You're doing a good job. Okay. So it's Sunday morning,
Yes.
and the kids are making pancakes. It's actually Chloe's idea. So they're making pancakes for the fam. So pancakes with maple syrup and
Powdered sugar.
powdered sugar. Yes, doing it right. And butter. Hey, so it's Sunday night. This is the last evening of the week, and we are having a simple meal. We're gonna have some tacos and keep it simple. Browning some ground beef. We put this taco seasoning in there. We just have some corn tortillas with it, and then we also have some leftover black beans in the Instant Pot to go with it. Okay, so Mark puts in the seasoning packets after he drains the meat a little bit, and then cooks it around a little bit. You put water in it too. I think that's what the recipe says there.
It's 3/4 cup water.
Put some water in there, per packet, and then you got your taco meat. Mark's cutting some tomatoes. We're also gonna have some lettuce with it, and then over here we got Chloe helping make some cheese. Good job, Chloe. Gonna show me your food? So this is kind of the final thing. I guess Moses is having a taco bowl. Are you gonna make him a tortilla, Marco?
He just throws it around, Amber.
Okay, he's not having a tortilla because he throws his tortilla on the floor. But do you like it, Moses? Does that look yummy? You got Memos? Oh, Memo. Thank you, Moses. Say happy eating. Okay, so this is what tacos look like with actually having a tortilla. Because she doesn't throw her tortilla on the floor. What are you having, Melody? A little taco bowl? Does that look, looks good, huh?